I showed up to an AI building event with an idea. It was the shipyard, my friend Hannah Siegerts was running it, and I knew I wanted to build something very specific, but I had not really much prepared other than like a really good prompt. No scaffolding, nothing built. So I tried a tool called Midnight Sprint, and it made the process a whole lot easier. But it wasn't as straightforward as I thought when I went down the road, and I'll explain that. So here you can see it was helpful in picking a name and a tagline. It even said what domain names were available, so I ended up picking .app for agent grade. It created this brand color palette, and I picked one that I liked, and this ended up being what I ended up going with for the long haul. And then when I went to build, it came up with this prompt, and I ended up using it. And in fact, what was nice about it wasn't just for one platform. It was something that I could optimize for Bolt, for Replit, for Lovable, Cursor, Claude, whatever it was, which is great. And then lastly, it even helped me with the launch. So it helped me come up with the persona for whom this is targeted, what the alternatives are out there, how I'd pitch it on social, the pricing potential ideas, and also like product hunt, copy, and first comment, which is really helpful. So I could figure out what channels I want to use, if I want to use Reddit, indie hackers, what have you. This is a very great place to start and to help scaffold what I was trying to build. So then, at this event, we got Lovable credits. So I ended up using Lovable. Well, my trial's about to run out, as you can see here. If you look up here, it says, your paid subscription will expire in 1 day. Now, why did I move away from Lovable? I mean, the day I tried it is the day I moved away from it, and that's because if I click over here to this code button, and I go all the way down here to download Codebase, this button will disappear in 1 day. I will not be able to export my code that was generated. It will be locked behind a paywall. And so I didn't want that, so I downloaded my source code, and I immediately moved to Claude Code. This made me pause and wonder. First of all, this is the current state of it. Agentgrade.app, it's on Netlify right now, and it's completely independent of any vibe coding tool. It lives on its own. What's really great about it is the service itself. I mean, maybe you've seen this before. It will basically grade any website on how AI readable it is. And there's different criteria that it looks at. Is your site structured in a way that's easily read by AI agents? Are parts of it outright blocked? And here we have Microsoft.com, which isn't doing amazingly, which is hilarious. Things like answer readiness and citability and freshness and whether or not it's AI native, they get pretty low scores on, but they're not outright blocking any of these, which is good. And so what you can do is optimize your site. This is the thing that I built. This is the idea that I had. I wanted to make a tool that kind of put it all in one place so you could improve, get actionable insights and actual steps on how to improve your citability. So, and also the methodology breaks down exactly how the scoring works and all that. Now, what's interesting is this led me think, well, if Lovable locks you behind a paywall to download your own source code, what other vibe coding tools do that as well? So I actually looked at 9 of these tools. You might recognize some of these logos, specifically to determine how easy was it to move off of them and use a different model or use a different provider. And there's actually a hidden 10th one that I found that ended up being the best of all of them that I want to reveal. And if you're interested in my findings and a live demonstration, you absolutely need to go to Build the Keep, which is our webinar hosted by lilAgents, sponsored by Netlify and OpenRouter and partnered with Astro, and it will be happening this Tuesday. There's more information on my profile. There's an event page you can go to. Please sign up. You'll be winning 20,000 worth of Netlify credits, which is awesome. Some of those will be prizes for the contest we're doing. And the whole idea around it is when you build something in one of these tools, is it really yours or is it locked and held hostage and not something you can take with you? And are they going to paywall you? This is all going to be very interesting and very practical, so please show up. We also have guest speaker from OpenRouter, Jon Tuite, and I'm really excited to work with him. He has got a great presentation to prepare as well. And anyhow, I'm just very excited about this event. I think you'll get a lot of value out of it, and I hope to see you on Tuesday. Thanks.